Settle in and do not look away. This entire story is a single chilling journey that is best experienced in full. If you appreciate tales of the supernatural, show your support by subscribing. It lets us know you want more. Now, listen closely. Anomaly Archives, case file number 007, designation, the Drowned Sonnet. Location, deep sea mining platform Hades Anvil, Challenger Deep, Mariana Trench. Date of incident, August 19th, 2026. Status, platform lost, all 12 crew members missing, presumed deceased. Wreckage unrecoverable. Case is permanently sealed. The familiar warm crackle of an analog tape machine whirring to life is heard. The calm professional voice of the archivist begins. Archivist, case file number 7.
This file is perhaps the most complete and therefore the most disturbing in our entire collection. It documents the loss of the Hades Anvil, a state-of-the-art deep-sea cobalt mining platform operated by the Geomotive Corporation. Positioned over the Mariana Trench, it was a marvel of engineering, a self-contained city on stilts designed to withstand the most hostile environment on Earth. For 3 years, its operations were routine. Then, in August of 2026, during a standard exploratory drill at a depth of over 10,000 meters, the platform's drill head encountered an object of unknown origin and composition. Per corporate protocol, they were to retrieve it. This decision would prove to be catastrophic. Over the next 72 hours, all communication with the Hades Anvil was lost. The platform vanished from satellite tracking and its emergency beacon never activated. Geomotive officially listed the platform as lost due to a catastrophic structural failure caused by a subterranean seismic event. But one thing survived. 6 months later, a hardened data buoy, a black box designed to withstand immense pressure, surfaced over 4,000 miles away in the Coral Sea. Its casing was strangely warped, not crushed by pressure, but seemingly sculpted. Its internal memory core was almost entirely intact. It contained the complete audio logs from the platform's internal server, from the moment the object was detected until the final chilling transmission. What you are about to hear is a comprehensive reconstruction of those logs.
A sharp digital beep signals the start of the recovered audio. A woman's voice, composed, authoritative, with a faint Eastern European accent, is heard over the deep ambient thrum of a massive industrial facility. This is Eva. Part 1. The Find of a Century. Official mission log. Dr. Eva Rostova, Platform Director. August 16th, 2026, 22:04 platform time. The background is a constant low-frequency hum of life support, filtration systems, and the distant, powerful groan of the main drilling derrick. Eva, Mission Director's Log, Cycle 843. All systems are operating within nominal parameters. The derrick is currently performing a core sample drill at grid location 77 Delta, depth 10,450 meters. Morale is stable. The only point of note is the impending arrival of Mr. Carter from corporate. His presence is, as always, a double-edged sword. It signals renewed interest from the board, but his enthusiasm can be disruptive to our operational rhythm. I have just been informed by the drill team lead, Jian Li, that they have encountered an unexpected obstruction. Drill torque sensors are fluctuating wildly, but the sonar imaging is what is truly perplexing. It's not a rock formation. The object is symmetrical, metallic, and returning a density reading that is, well, impossible. It is either an error in the sensors or we have drilled into something that should not be there. I have authorized Jian to retract the drill and deploy the Charon, our primary ROV, for visual confirmation. I am heading to the control room now. Rostova out. Submersible audio video feed. ROV Charon. August 16th, 2026, 23:19 platform time. The audio is filled with the sound of thrusters, the crackle of sonar pings, and the calm, focused voices of the control room crew. Jian Li. Calm, professional. Okay, bringing the Charon into position. Sonar lock is solid, floodlights to maximum. Let's see what you found for us, you noisy bastard. Eva, over comms. What's the visibility, Jian? Jian, it's a snowstorm down here, Director. The drill disturbed a century's worth of silt. Give me a moment for the thrusters to clear a window. Easy, easy there. Ben Carter. My God, what is that? Jian. I have no idea. I've been diving in these trenches for 20 years. I've seen whale falls, bizarre geology, lost Soviet subs. I have never seen anything like this. Eva, describe it for the log, Jian. Jian. It's a lattice, a framework, made of a metal that isn't reflecting the Charon's lights. It's absorbing them. The color is a deep, non-Euclidean cobalt blue that seems to shift as I move the camera. The structure is intricate, like a nest of impossibly thin, interwoven wires or ribbons, all forming a spiral, a perfect, logarithmic spiral about 3 meters in diameter. It's not man-made. The precision is too perfect, the angles too clean. It looks less like it was built and more like it was grown. Ben Carter. Is it valuable? Eva, annoyed. That is not our primary concern, Mr. Carter. Our concern is that it just cost us a multi-million-dollar drill bit. Jan, can you get a sample with the manipulator arm? Negative, Director. The moment I touch it, the whole thing might crumble. It looks delicate, like a musical instrument, and I'm getting a strange feedback through the ROV's audio sensors, a very low-frequency hum. It's almost subliminal. Ben Carter, excited. This is the find of the century. We have to bring it up, intact, emphatic. This is an order, Director. The board will want to see this. This changes everything. Eva, long pause. Fine. John, prepare the retrieval cradle. We'll bring it up, slowly, and God help us if it breaks on the way. Part 2. The Thawing Song. Personal audio log. Jan Lee, lead engineer. August 17th, 2026, 18:30. Platform time. Sound of water running in a small cabin sink. Jan's voice is weary and laced with a deep unease that was absent before. Jan, they brought it up. The find of the century. It's sitting in the main science bay now, in a pressurized containment tank filled with refrigerated brine to mimic its home environment. Carter is strutting around like a proud father, making calls to the mainland. Eva's being her usual stoic self, all protocols and procedures. But I saw her face when they lifted it out of the cradle. She's as unnerved as I am. They're calling it the Sonnet. Dr. Bell, the xenolinguist corporate sent down with Carter, came up with the name. He says the structure reminds him of the meter and rhyme of a perfect poem. Bell is strange. He hasn't stopped staring at it since it arrived. He just stands there, head cocked, as if listening to something none of the rest of us can hear. The thing itself, it's wrong. It shouldn't exist. In the bright lights of the science bay, you can see it more clearly. The metal isn't solid. It's like a frozen sound wave, a song given physical form. It hurts the eyes to look at it for too long. The patterns seem to twist and reform in your peripheral vision. And the hum, it's stronger up here. You can't hear it with your ears, but you can feel it in your bones. A deep, resonant vibration that seems to go right through the deck plates. Since it came on board, I've had a splitting headache and a dream. A recurring dream of a city of glowing spires under a black starless sky, all submerged beneath a silent, deep ocean. I've never seen it before, but it feels more real than my own memories. My grandmother, she was from the coast. She used to say, "Never take a song from the sea. It will always want to be sung again." I think we just stole the choir master's favorite hymn, Internal Security Audio. Science Bay 1, August 18th, 2026, 3:12 platform time. The only sounds are the low hum of the containment tank's cooling system and the soft rhythmic dripping of condensation. A new sound begins. It's the faint melodic chiming, like 1,000 tiny glass bells being struck in a complex alien rhythm. The sound seems to be coming directly from the containment tank. Footsteps are heard approaching. It's Dr. Bell. He stops in front of the tank. Dr. Bell, whispering rapture, "You're waking up. Aren't you, my beauty? The pressure is gone. The cold is gone. You're thawing. You're beginning to sing again." The chiming grows slightly louder, more complex. The sound of dripping condensation becomes more rapid. Dr. Bell, thoughtful. What a magnificent language. Not of words, not of ideas. A language of pure creation. It doesn't describe the world. It tells the world how to be. You are not a relic. You are a set of instructions, a recipe for a forgotten symphony. The chiming continues, a beautiful, hypnotic, and deeply unsettling melody. Dr. Bell remains silent for a long time, simply listening. Official mission log. Dr. Eva Rostova, August 18, 2026, 900 platform time. Eva, determined. Director's log. We have a developing situation. Over the last 12 hours, the platform has begun to exhibit a series of inexplicable environmental anomalies, all localized around Science Bay 1. First, there is the condensation. The humidity in the bay has risen to 100%, despite the dehumidifiers running at maximum capacity. Water is condensing on every surface, but it is not behaving as it should. The droplets are forming perfect, repeating geometric patterns on the walls. Hexagons, spirals, fractals. They flow in channels against gravity, moving upwards along conduits and across ceilings before dripping. Second, there is the sound. All personnel on the upper decks have begun to report hearing a faint, chiming music. Our acoustic sensors have confirmed its existence. It is a complex, multi-layered signal emanating directly from the artifact, which Mr. Carter has unfortunately decided to officially designate the sonnet. The melody is insidious. It's mathematically complex, yet it feels familiar, almost nostalgic. Several crew members have reported that the music triggers vivid shared memories of a place none of them have ever been, a silent underwater city of impossible architecture. Third, and most alarmingly, there is the water itself. An hour ago, a coolant pipe in the Science Bay ruptured. Standard procedure. But the water, it didn't just spill onto the floor. It hung in the air for a full 10 seconds, a shimmering globular mass before collapsing. It was a clear and total violation of the laws of physics.
Mr. Carter insists these are fascinating side effects that only increase the sonnet's value.
Dr. Bell is in a state of academic ecstasy. Jian Li believes the object is cursed. I believe it is actively influencing our environment. The song is not just a sound, it is a broadcast, a signal that is rewriting the rules of the world around it, starting with the one thing this platform is surrounded by: water. I have recommended to Carter that we jettison the object immediately. He has refused. Part 3. The Rising Chorus. Personal audio log. Jian Li, lead engineer. August 18th, 2026, 23:45 platform time. Jian.
The dreams are worse. It's not just the city anymore. Now I'm in it. I'm walking through silent, colossal halls that are not made of stone but of solidified water, all glowing with a soft blue light. I don't have a face. I don't have a name. I am a keeper. My purpose is to maintain the resonance, to listen to the song and ensure the walls do not dissolve. When I wake up, my pillow is soaked, even though I haven't been sweating. It's salt water. I tasted it. The platform is sick. The song is everywhere now. You can hear it faintly in the hum of the life support, in the running of the taps. And the water, it's getting bolder. An hour ago, one of the galley crew, a kid named O'Toole, was filling a glass from the dispenser. He said the water flowed up out of the glass and formed a perfect shimmering bird that hovered in the air for a moment before splashing down. He's been sedated and confined to the infirmary. Carter is calling it mass hysteria caused by stress, but I saw the floor. It was wet. Bell is lost to us. He spends all his time in the Science Bay, talking to the sonnet. He started humming along. The melodies are complex, impossible for a human throat, but he's producing them. His voice has changed. It's become resonant, choral. A storm is coming, a bad one. The weather monitors are calling it a rogue cyclonic event. It appeared out of nowhere and is heading directly for us. The sea is turning violent. But the strange thing is the barometric pressure isn't dropping. It's rising, as if something is pushing down on the ocean from above.
I've worked in these waters my whole life. This isn't a storm, it's a response. We took the song from the sea. Now the sea is coming to get it back. Internal security audio. Mess hall, August 19th, 2026. 6:28 platform time. Crewman 1. Did you see it? Just now, in the wave. Crewman 2. I saw it. It wasn't a trick of the light. It was a face.
100 feet high, made of water staring right at us. Dr. Bell, it is not a face, it is a presence. The conductor has arrived to lead the chorus. He is displeased with the acoustics of this place. Ben Carter, shut up, Bell. Just shut up. Director, what are your orders? Eva, all external hatches are sealed. We ride it out. That's all we can do. A low, powerful, resonant hum begins, distinct from the storm. It's coming from the deck plates below them. It is the Sonnet's hum, but amplified 1,000 times, vibrating through the entire structure of the platform. Crewman 1, it's getting louder. The water from a spilled coffee cup on a table begins to rise. It forms a thin, shimmering, snake-like tendril that snakes through the air, vibrating with the hum. Crewman 2, it's alive! The water is alive! The water tendril lashes out, striking a nearby light fixture. The light explodes in a shower of sparks, plunging the mess hall into semi-darkness. Panic erupts. People are shouting, scrambling. Eva, everyone stay calm. Get back from the water. Part 4. The Conductor's Baton. Official mission log. Dr. Eva Rostova, August 19th, 2026, 12 o'clock platform time. Eva, Director's log. The situation is untenable. The storm has not abated. It is a localized, stationary hurricane of impossible intensity, centered directly on us. Waves the size of office buildings are breaking against the pylons. The structural integrity of the platform is questionable. But the storm outside is the least of our problems. The phenomena inside have escalated exponentially. The Sonnet's song is now the dominant sound on the platform. It has harmonized with the storm. The water is no longer just exhibiting strange properties. It is actively hostile and architectural. An hour ago, the main corridor on Deck 3 was spontaneously sealed off. A wall of solid, shimmering water, hard as diamond and cold as the abyss, simply formed. It trapped 3 crew members. We can see their distorted shapes moving on the other side, but they do not respond to our calls. They appear to be performing some sort of ritual, a slow, synchronized dance. The memories are no longer dreams, they are waking hallucinations. We all see the silent city now, superimposed over our own reality. Glimpses of glowing crystalline hallways and vast submerged domes appear and fade in the corridors. We are all forgetting things. Small things at first, names, access codes, faces of loved ones. The memories are being replaced by the memories of the keepers, by the purpose of the conductor. Dr. Bell is now the conductor's mouthpiece. He speaks, but the words are not his. He explains in his new, terrible singing voice that the conductor is not a being, but an intelligence, a pattern of pure resonance that built and maintained the silent city. The sonnet is not just an artifact from the city, it is a seed a blueprint for a new city. And we are the unfortunate soil in which it is being planted. It is using our minds as a template and the ocean as its raw material. It is not destroying us, it is repurposing us. Carter, in a fit of terror, tried to destroy the sonnet with a fire axe. The moment he struck the containment tank, the water inside erupted, forming a protective barrier. The axe was stripped from his hands, and the water entered him. Through his mouth, his nose, his eyes. He did not drown, he changed. His body is now a vessel. He walks the platform, his eyes glowing with a soft blue light, humming the sonnet's terrible tune. He is the first true citizen of this new city. Part 5. The Final Drowning Song. Personal audio log. Jian Li, lead engineer. August 19th, 2026. 16:50 platform time. Jian's voice is the only thing on the recording. All other sounds, the storm, the humming, the singing, are gone. The silence is absolute, profound, and more terrifying than the noise. Jian. The storm has stopped. The singing has stopped. There is only silence. Eva and I are the only ones left. The others, they have all joined the choir. They walk the halls of the Hades Anvil, or what's left of it. The water has reshaped everything. The walls are translucent, glowing. The corridors are flooded with ankle-deep, perfectly still water that reflects a sky we cannot see. It is beautiful. It is the city from my dreams. We are hiding in the engine room. The heat from the engine seems to keep the water things at bay. Eva has a plan. A desperate, insane plan. The sonnet is a song, a pattern. To unmake it, we need to introduce a dissonant chord, an opposing signal of such power it will shatter the pattern. She is going to overload and detonate the platform's fusion core. Not just a meltdown, a full, instantaneous detonation. The energy release will be astronomical. It will vaporize this entire platform and a cubic mile of the ocean around it. It will be a scream of pure energy so loud it might just be enough to silence the song for good. It's a suicide mission. The countdown cannot be stopped. We have 10 minutes. She is preparing the sequence now. I am saying goodbye. My grandmother was right. We should have never taken the song from the sea. I can hear them outside the door now. They are not trying to break it down. They are singing my name. In the voice of the water. In the voice of the city. It is so very beautiful. I am so very tired. I think I will go and listen to the music now. It is time for the song to be sung again. Official mission log. Dr. Eva Rostova. August 19th, 2026. 17:03 platform time. Eva's voice is calm, clear, and devoid of any emotion. In the background, the soft, melodic chiming of the Drowned Sonnet can be heard. No longer threatening, but serene. It is the only sound. Eva, Director's Log, Final Entry. The plan to detonate the core was flawed. It was based on the assumption that this was a hostile force, But it is not hostile. It is simply logical, a pattern completing itself. Jian has joined them. He understands now. There is no pain. There is only harmony. The conductor has shown me the final blueprint. It is magnificent. A city that will span the seabed. A consciousness that will encompass the entire ocean. A song that will last longer than the stars. The core detonation sequence is armed, but it will not be a weapon. It will be a tuning fork. The energy release will not shatter the song. It will be the final, glorious crescendo, providing the power needed to lay the foundation of the new world, to make the Drowned Sonnet whole again. It is time. I am the last voice of the old world, and I will now join the first song of the new. It is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. The recording continues. Ava's voice joins the chiming music, humming the complex alien melody in perfect resonant harmony. More voices join in. Jian's, Carter's, Bao's, all the lost crew of the Hades Anvil. A chorus of 12 humming the song of the abyss. The melody builds, layer upon layer of impossible harmony, growing in volume and intensity. A sound of terrifying, transcendent beauty. It continues to build for 1 full minute, reaching an overwhelming crescendo of sound, and then, in the final second, it is joined by the sound of a universe being born in a flash of pure, white-hot energy. The audio file peaks, clips, and cuts to absolute, permanent silence. The tape machine whirs to a stop. The archivist's voice returns, quieter, more subdued than ever before. That was the final transmission from the Hades Anvil's data buoy. There was nothing else. No seismic event was ever recorded in that region. The platform simply ceased to exist. For months afterwards, long-range hydrophones across the Pacific Ocean registered a faint, anomalous, but highly structured melodic signal emanating from the deepest point of the Mariana Trench. The signal has since faded, but we can only assume that it is not gone. It is simply listening and waiting for the next voice to join its choir. End of case file number 007. Thank you for staying until the very end of this story. The darkness still hides many secrets, and more mysterious tales are yet to come. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't get lost in the shadows and will be the first to hear them.